Some sports teams are just, well, they're just a name on a jersey, right? But then there are the others. The ones that are so woven into the fabric of their city, you can't even think of one without the other. They're not just a team, they're an identity. And today, we're diving into one of the absolute legends.
Wow, just listen to that. That's not some marketing slogan, is it? It's the absolute truth for anyone from Culiacan. It just perfectly nails it. The team isn't just in the city, it is the city. It's their face to the world.
So that's the big question, isn't it? How does that even happen? How does a baseball team, a bunch of guys playing a game, become the literal heartbeat of a place? Well, that's the story we're going to dig into right now.
Seriously, if you talk to anyone who knows Mexico and you say Culiacan, what's one of the first things they'll say? Baseball. And that's all because of the Tomateros. They're way more than a team. They're a symbol, a source of massive pride, and they're recognized everywhere.
Okay, so a reputation like that doesn't just pop up overnight, right? You gotta earn it. And like any great legend, this one has an origin story. To really get what the Tomateros are all about, we've got to rewind and go back to the very beginning. All right, so check this out. It all started way back in 1945. The team was actually called the Tomateros de Culiacan, but the real game changer came in 1965. That's when they became the Tomateros we know today. And they didn't waste any time. Just 2 years later, boom, 1967, they clinched their very first championship. That right there set the tone for everything that was to come.
And get this, even their color has a deep story. That signature guinda, or maroon, it wasn't just picked out of a catalog. No way. It's a tribute, a nod to the super prestigious National Polytechnic Institute. And the founder of that institute, a hometown hero from Sinaloa, Juan de Dios Batis Paredes. So right from the get-go, that jersey stood for something more. Pride, smarts, and pure local heritage.
Look, a cool backstory and a meaningful color are great, but let's be real. To become a legend, you gotta have the wins to back it up. And oh man, did they win. We're not talking about a couple of good years here and there. The Tomateros built a flat-out dynasty.
Just how dominant were they? How about this number 13? 13 championships in their league, the Liga Mexicana del Pacifico. That is just an insane level of success over a long, long time. It puts them right at the top, one of the most successful teams the league has ever seen.
And they didn't stop at the border. They took that championship mentality and went international. They competed in the Super Tough Caribbean Series, and they won it. Twice. That's what really cemented their legacy as a true powerhouse, not just in Mexico, but in all of Latin American baseball.
You know how hard it is to win one championship? Now imagine winning back-to-back. It's called a bicampeonato, and it's what separates the great teams from the dynasties. Well, the Tomateros did it twice, once back in the 90s, and then they did it again just a couple of seasons ago. That just proves it wasn't a fluke. They know how to build winners generation after generation. But a dynasty isn't just about the players and the trophies, is it? It's about the fans. It's about the passion in the stands. And the Tomateros have one of the most dedicated fan bases you'll ever see. So where does this incredible Maroon Nation come together?
Well, they've had two legendary homes. First, there was the old park, the Estadio General Ángel Flores. It opened in 1948, and man, the things those walls saw, 10 championships, it was a real cathedral. Then, in 2015, they ushered in a new era with the Estadio Tomateros. It's this beautiful, state-of-the-art stadium that holds over 20,000 people. It's a perfect symbol of the team's past glory and their ambitious future.
And it's in those stadiums, old and new, that you really feel the pulse of the team. The fans, they're so passionate and so united that they have their own name, the Nación Guinda, the Maroon Nation. And it's not just a cute nickname. It's a real community, a family that lives and breathes this team.
Okay, so this isn't just a history lesson. This legacy is a living, breathing thing. It's still growing, and its influence goes way beyond Culiacan, all the way to baseball's biggest stage.
The team has always been a factory for amazing talent. And that's still true today. Look at who they had as guests for their 2025 preseason. You've got MLB guys like Luis Cessa and Victor Gonzalez, and then there's a certain somebody you might have heard of named Julio Urias. That tells you everything you need to know about the respect this club commands. It's a straight-up pipeline to the majors.
So when you put it all together, the history, the color, the old stadium, the new one, all those championships and the MLB stars they produce, it's so clear. The Tomateros aren't just a baseball team. They are Culiacan. They're its past, its pride, and its future, all rolled into one. And that just leaves you wondering, right?
How is this incredible bond between a team and its city going to keep evolving and shaping the next generation?